Friends, there is a quiet whisper that lives in the heart of every human being, a whisper that says, you can do better, not in arrogance, nor in the restless hunger that never finds peace, but in the noble call to grow, to refine, to rise a little higher than we were yesterday. It is a strange and beautiful thing about life. We are not born finished. We are, each one of us, a work in progress, a story being written line by line. And though we cannot always control the plot, we can choose the kind of character we become. To always do better is not a command shouted by the world. It is an invitation whispered by our own soul. Doing better does not mean chasing perfection. Perfection is a mirage that vanishes the closer we get. No, to do better is to become truer to what is good, what is right, what is eternal. It is to take the small, hidden choices, the way we speak, the way we forgive, the way we endure, and shape them into something finer than before. There will be days when the effort seems small and the progress invisible. You may think, does it even matter? But understand this, every act of improvement, no matter how small, sends a ripple through the fabric of who you are. You are not the same person you were last year, nor should you be. The one who dares to grow, even by an inch, is already greater than the one who refuses to try. The world often measures success by loud achievements, by trophies, numbers, applause. But the truest victories are silent. The moment you choose kindness over pride, patience over anger, perseverance over despair, these are the unseen triumphs that build a life of quiet strength. So, let this be your compass. Whatever your hand finds to do, do it with more love, more courage, more sincerity than you did yesterday. Do not be content with good enough. For the human spirit was not made for mediocrity. It was made to reflect something divine, something that grows brighter the more we polish it through effort and humility. And when you stumble, because you will, do not lose heart. Falling is not the end of the story. It is simply another chance to stand up wiser, stronger, and more determined to do better. So, my friends, keep going, keep improving, keep shaping the masterpiece that is your soul. Because every moment is a new beginning, and every beginning whispers the same eternal truth. You can always do better. We live in a world that glorifies perfection, the flawless image, the spotless record, the unbroken success story. Everywhere we turn, we are told that the goal is to have it all together, to never fail, to always win. But perfection, for all its allure, is an illusion, a shadow on the wall that disappears the moment you try to grasp it. The true test of a person is not whether they can be perfect, but whether they can keep choosing to be better. To do better is a quiet, steady pursuit. It's not something that demands attention or applause. It doesn't post itself on social media or need to be broadcast to the world. It's the silent work of the soul, the inner decision to rise after falling, to learn after failing, to love after being hurt. It's the humble, daily effort of saying, today, I will do a little more good than I did yesterday. Perfection demands instant transformation. Better demands persistence. Perfection says, you must already be flawless. Better says, just start where you are. And that is the beauty of it, that every single day, no matter who you are or where you've been, you can begin again. You can speak more gently, listen more carefully, give more generously, forgive more freely. The world doesn't change in grand, sweeping gestures. It changes in these quiet, invisible decisions, one heart at a time, one moment at a time. The power of doing better is that it belongs to everyone. You don't need wealth, fame, or genius to do it. You only need the courage to look at yourself honestly and say, I can grow. But growth, my friends, is not comfortable. Improvement requires humility, and humility is never easy. It means admitting that we are not there yet, that we still have lessons to learn. It means facing our flaws, our failures, our weaknesses not with shame, but with hope. Because every imperfection you see in yourself is not a condemnation, it is an opportunity. Every shortcoming is a doorway through which you can step into something greater. Think for a moment of how nature itself teaches this truth. A tree doesn't grow in one leap. It stretches upward slowly, season after season, through wind and rain and drought. Its roots deepen underground, while its branches reach for the light. So it is with us. We grow by degrees through struggle, through patience, through time. We are shaped by the storms we endure and the choices we make within them. To always do better is not to reject your past, but to redeem it. Every mistake, every wound, every regret becomes raw material for wisdom. The one who learns from failure is far richer than the one who has never faced it. It takes courage to look back, to forgive yourself, and to say, yes, I stumbled, but I am not staying there. That decision, that moment of rising, is where greatness begins. You see, the real enemy of progress is not failure. It is complacency. When we decide that we have done enough, learned enough, become enough, that is when we begin to wither. The human spirit was not made for stagnation. It was made for growth. Our hearts, our minds, our souls crave movement. To live is to evolve, and to evolve is to continually seek better. And what does better look like? It is not merely achieving more or earning more. It is being more kind, more patient, more faithful, more true. It is choosing integrity when it costs you something, choosing forgiveness when pride says no, choosing to build rather than break, to heal rather than hurt. There will be times when you feel unseen, when your efforts seem small and unnoticed. But remember this, the greatest changes are often invisible. No one sees the roots of the tree, yet they are what keep it standing tall. No one hears the heartbeat of determination that pushes you forward, but that steady rhythm is the sound of your becoming. When you choose to do better, even in silence, you are shaping the unseen world within you. And that inner world, the world of thought, of conscience, of purpose, eventually spills outward and changes everything around you. Better people make better families. Better families make better communities. Better communities make a better world. It all begins with one quiet choice inside one human heart, to do better today than I did yesterday. Now, doing better does not mean never resting. It doesn't mean driving yourself into exhaustion or chasing endless achievement. True betterment grows from balance, from knowing when to strive and when to be still. Sometimes doing better simply means being more grateful, more aware, more present. It means seeing beauty where you once saw burden and finding purpose in the ordinary moments. Even the smallest acts of improvement carry immense power. A kind word spoken instead of a cruel one, a moment of patience in anger, a helping hand when you could have looked away. These are not small things. These are the building blocks of character, the quiet revolutions that make life worth living. If there is one truth to hold onto, it is this: your life is not a finished work of art. It is a canvas that keeps expanding. Each choice you make adds color and texture to it. Some strokes are bold, others are faint, but together they form a masterpiece in progress. And every time you choose to do better, you add light to that canvas. So when you feel weary, when the journey feels long and the results invisible, remind yourself, you are not called to be perfect, you are called to progress. You are called to live in motion, to grow, to rise. True greatness, then, is not a crown placed upon the flawless. It is the quiet glory of those who keep trying. It is found in the one who stands up after every fall, who forgives when it hurts, who keeps believing in good even when the world grows dark. That is the essence of always do better. It is not a slogan for success. It is a philosophy for life. It says, You are capable of more not because you are broken, but because you are becoming. Every day is a new opportunity to lift your eyes higher, to deepen your love, to refine your courage. And when your days are done, may it be said of you not that you were perfect, but that you never stopped growing, never stopped learning, never stopped choosing to be a little better than before. Because in the end, true greatness is not measured in perfection achieved, but in the relentless, humble pursuit of becoming wiser, kinder, stronger, truer. That, my friends, is the meaning of the keynote. True greatness is not in being perfect, but in choosing again and again to become a little better than you were yesterday,